no bitch who can do it like me. Go F-U-C-K yourself, baby. Ain't no bitch who can do it.
You thought that this video was another video about me ranting on about a best friend of mine who backstabbed and lied to me? I have one thing to say to you. You're wrong! Because ever since the last time that I had posted my video, Best Friends Who Backstab and Lie, I've learned a lot since then, and what I had to learn wasn't very pretty. And before you dare click out of this video, I'm just gonna quickly say that if you're gonna make a video about a best friend or a friend of yours who backstabbed and lied to you, for reasons why, I don't know why, but for reasons why you felt that they did that, let me give you some headers first before you dare post a video onto this wonderful website about your best friend who backstabbed and lied to you. First thing that you might want to consider is as to whether or not you and your best friend had some really good times together or whether or not you didn't. Was your time that you guys spent together positive or was it negative? Was it moments where you laughed your heads off, or was it where you kept arguing and arguing to the point where you didn't get anywhere? That's one of the things that you have to consider, because if you had a lot of good memories with your best friend or your friend or whomever, then you might seriously want to consider about backtracking and say, hey, you know, like, what's going on between us? That's what brings me to my next point. And my next point is this. Before you even dare make any drastic and awful decisions about, you know, making your best friend look bad, you might want to consider as to whether or not you or that best friend actually backstabbed you, or whether or not they were just trying to say, hey, you know, like, today's not a good day to hang out, or hey, I didn't like what you had said about me, yada yada yada, right? That's the second thing that you have to consider, because miscommunication in a friendship, or a relationship even, is a very serious thing, and you have to make that effort, or somebody, but I mean, it's being wasted over a long period of time, this argument that you're having. One of you has to seriously make the effort to say, hey, I've got a problem, let's talk about it. And clearly the mistake that I did was the fact that I didn't talk to my friend, whom I had mentioned in this video, that I had posted a long time ago during the summer, middle of July. I hadn't even bothered to say, hey, you know, like, what was up with this day? Why were you with him instead of with me? For those of you who don't remember, I posted a video about my best friend, whom I had thought backstabbed and lied to me, and next thing you know, like, I went down to the beach, found out that she'd had her period, and can go to the beach because of it. So, I mean, granted, like, I didn't know that she had had her period because she didn't tell me. So, there's a prime example of miscommunication, because if she had said that she had her period, I probably would have been a little more assertive about why that she was hanging out with this other person than with me. But, I mean, you know, like, I sent out my apology, whatever, it's done. I have to live my life and she will live hers. Okay. So, yeah, so that's the second thing to consider, is going and talking to your friend and saying, hey, I've got a problem. The third thing that you might want to consider is as to the consequences that's going to follow after you make the video. If you really, really feel that posting a video about your best friend on YouTube, which millions of people go on there every day and most likely will watch your video and not your best friend, you have to seriously consider what's going to happen afterwards, because if you don't, and you expect that everything's going to be fine, honey, boo-boo, I've got one thing to say to you. It's not going to be okay. After I had posted my video, I got some serious and nasty responses from my friends who were around me and my best friend. And the results was definitely not what I had expected to be, because I was cocky, I was being hot-headed, whatever. You know, like, the video sat on my channel for 3 weeks without getting noticed by people around in my town. And next thing I know, boom, all in one day, all this drama started. And if you're the person who doesn't like drama, who likes having things on track and on record, then it might be a good idea to step back, really consider what you're doing, and if you feel that it's right, and what you're doing is right, then I'm not exactly promoting you to go and post this video, because there are other options. But if you feel that it's best, then, go ahead. However, you really need to consider what's going to happen after you post a video. It may take a while before your best friend notices the video. However, just be careful. So, those are the 3 major things that you really want to consider before you even bother posting a video about your best friend who backstabs and lies. And quite literally, I know for a fact that a lot of you can be serious about this kind of stuff. Like, oh my gosh, watching your guys' videos, I actually went and researched for this. I researched, and what I found wasn't pretty. Like, if you seriously thought that you had good reason to post a video, then obviously I can't really say anything because it's already been done and over with. However, I'd like to warn everybody else who is about to make one to just really consider what you're doing, and please take into consideration the 3 points that I brought up. Anyway, I shall talk to you guys later. Watch out for my new single. I don't know when it's coming out, or when it's gonna get done anyway, but I'm working on a new single. It's called There's Something Going On. Maybe it'll be out by mid-October, I'm not too sure. It depends as to when we finally get it done. But I'm hoping that it goes over really well. And so just watch out for that. I'll be making tons of videos before then, hopefully, when I finally get the energy to do so. And I shall see you guys later.